If you would like a personal reading after the Cancer's July 2024 monthly reading, doesn't matter what sign you are. I don't want to know your sign. I don't want to know your birthday. Anybody who asks you that prior to giving you a personal reading is a con artist, because I can tell a lot about you by knowing your birthday or sign. So don't tell me that. But getting Q by going to PayPal, choosing the friends and family option, and I will do your reading right after Cancers, but before Leos, okay? The decks I will be using today is the Steampunk deck for the primary pull and the New Vision Tarot as clarifiers. Then I'll be using the double majors for an ultimate outcome and the Dream Decoder deck for advice. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. Let's see if we can get this straighter. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. So we will be shuffling multiple times. Again, that's another clue as to whether you are being read for by someone real like myself who has been reading for over 35 years, or a con artist. They won't shuffle in front of you. There are a couple of exceptions. That would be Pam Georgelle is one of them, but pretty much maybe St. John, and then pretty much no one else. Okay, what are the lessons learned from the past which Cancer signs will be using to benefit themselves in July 2024? What lessons from the past will Geminis be using in July 2024 to benefit them and carrying the energy of? What lessons from the past will Cancer signs be using to be successful in July 2024? Okay. Boom. Here you have the Four of Cups. Now, this may be transit related because this has shown up in every July reading. So it's kind of interesting that there might be a delay, stagnation, boredom. Okay. Here, this person has refused all these cups, which sometimes can signify emotional offers. I kind of felt the word, felt it inside my body, jaded. So the Four of Cups comes after the Three of Cups, which is celebration or a reunion of some kind. But before the Five of Cups in reverse, which is optimism. So you're moving from a stagnation phase into optimism. Your lessons that you've learned from the past is to wait and watch and not be impulsive. That's the message that I'm getting. Okay, let's shuffle again to see what energy Cancer signs as a group will be sitting in July 2024. Now this sign is not just for one person, so you cannot claim it. All Cancer signs can claim this reading. You will all have these energies in your life in July to work with. They can be transit related, or, the best thing to get is a personal reading just for you, okay? So you can use that in addition to the general reading I am giving to you right now. What energies are Cancer signs going to be sitting in primarily in July 2024? What energies will Cancer signs be sitting in July 2024? Boom. The Moon in reverse. So you are not leaving anything to the imagination, because your Moon card was in reverse. It's a beautiful card if you look at it. I love this card in this deck. You can see the towers have spotlights and they're showing on the moon, which I love, right? And you can see where this pond is extended into a river into the distance, which I've never seen. Out of the 200 decks that I have, I never really see a river. Okay. The towers are intact, but you got it in reverse. So their secrets are going to be revealed, possibly from deep within. Okay. And that's the energy you're sitting in. If you have strong Pisces in your chart, you may be sitting in your, what would be your Saturn energy, okay? Because Saturn is retrograde in Pisces right now, beginning June 26th. So routines and developing a personal SOP may be important in your life, okay? Now let's see what is going to happen in July for you according to the cards. Thank you for joining me. What's coming up for Cancer signs in July 2024? You will say what you think, but you need to not be impulsive when you do it. So you need to think before you speak, in other words. What's coming for Cancer signs in July 2024? What's this Lover's card? I love this. This is the steampunk deck. Now, you can see they're fully clothed. It's not like a Garden of Eden kind of motif, right? Doesn't really look like they're being cast out. They look like they're part of a welcoming committee, I want to say. You could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? Or you may have a lover's choice or a choice in the path you want to go. Should I stay or should I go is what I'm hearing in my head. And the next card you have, almost everybody's gotten this, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is my Gold Diggers card in the reverse. In the upright, she is a generous queen, if it is a person. Okay, it could be representative of a monetary situation where there's not lack, but there's greed. Okay, just saying. And quite possibly because you have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, which means that in July, Cancers as a group will be dealing with a brand new karmic money beginning, okay, or financial beginning. And then you have the Knight of Wands, 8 times out of 10, as you know, if you've been a follower of the channel for going on 7 years. You have the Knight of Wands in the upright. 8 times out of 10, it's people to me. This would be a fire sign. Now, in this deck, the steampunk deck, it's not a player energy to me, but here you see this is a woman. It's not binary for me, okay? The cards were developed in the 14th century, not the steampunk deck obviously, but, you know, tarot cards as divination and as a game were developed from the 14th. That's the earliest moment that we have that documentation, right? That proof. So there are genders attached to these cards. So Knight of Wands is usually a man, okay? But here we have depicted a woman. So either it could be a woman or a man, right? Not really a player's energy for me in this deck. But someone who okay, I just heard can't keep their pants on. Okay, so I guess it is a player's energy. Someone may, in July, and I guess it could be you if you have a moon or a rising fire, okay, or earth. But someone is very transactional in their dealings with you, or you, they. You're not going to leave anything to the imagination. You're going to say what you think, but you won't be impulsive, or you're being told not to be impulsive. There may be a lover's choice, but it may be transactional in some way. But you got to be careful because you have this great big pentacle here and you have this Gold Diggers card. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Just in general, because this is a reading for all Cancer signs. Brand new money cycle, dealing with a player who can't keep their pants on, dealing with a gold digging energy. There is a choice or a lover's choice. There's a welcoming committee, Okay, that's kind of interesting. So let's clarify. I want to clarify the Lover's card. What does this Lover's card mean for Cancer signs in July 2024? What does this Lover's card mean in the upright for Cancer signs in July 2024? What does this Lover's card in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2024? I just heard the phrase, it's kind of a strange one. When I was shuffling for this, I heard culture as philosophy. So I don't know if there's a belief system. Remember, I had like SOP energy, and Saturn is in Pisces beginning on June 26th. So I don't know if that transit will be important to you personally, Cancers, even though, especially if you have like a rising or moon sign in Pisces. Thing where things get Saturn forward, you know, in the forward movement is about routines and discipline, right? In retrograde, I mean, remember, retrogrades are only the appearance of a planet going backwards, okay, because it slows down, okay? Slow down. Don't be impulsive. What you see is what you're getting, okay, and what you're giving. You're gonna be very forward. You're not gonna keep a lot of secrets, okay, but maybe you should from this gold digger. If you do get engaged, remember I heard welcoming committee. There may be an engagement party in the month of July. I heard belle of the ball. Let's clarify. The Hermit card in reverse, answers. Answers are revealed. Answers are revealed. You have two answers are revealed card, okay? And you might be giving the answers. This is the Hermit card in reverse. You come off the mountain where you were contemplating, and maybe you're now ready to take the plunge and start dating or get engaged if there has been a period of isolation. And then here you have the King of Wands in reverse. Now the King of Wands in reverse is someone who's ultra careful about their domain. And this is the Lover's card is a strong domain or Ahupua'a card, okay? The Garden of Eden is a domain. It's God's domain. And the king is, you know, king of all he surveys, right? And the hermit rules the mountain, okay? So as a period of isolation, there's a ruthless energy here, and it may be that a Gemini is ruthless. Or if you have strong Gemini in your chart, Cancers, like say it's your moon, or if you have a Pisces moon, Gemini moon, then you're going to be ruthless with this person who's appears to be very superficial and driven by money. Now, it could be that someone's offering you a bribe, too, because look how she has her hand behind her, and it's in the same orientation as this Ace of Pentacle. Like someone might be underhandedly or under the table paying you for something. Okay? Now, this Knight of Wands, I just noticed, is taking a sheath of a sword out of his or her coat. You know, it looks like a pulling out movement, but I guess they could be, you know, pushing it back in as well. So putting the money into the pocket. So it's quite possible that a bribe will be exposed, okay? Because you have both of these reveal cards, right? That's kind of interesting. I mean, her hand is like this, and it's the same here. Do you see that? So please clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer signs in July 2024. Please clarify The Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer signs in July 2024. Something is transactional, meaning money is offered for an action, right? Usually. An action or a behavior. I don't know, because we're clarifying this. I don't know if somebody bribes someone to give them a job or to send messages to a Sagittarius, multiple messages, or someone bribes someone to go on a dating app. I don't know. Or it could be that she's holding the pentacles, so it's the earth sign that's holding the pentacle. This could be a danger of, you have answers. So whatever it is, if it's something underhanded, you're going to see it. So I'm not really worried about that. But something from a distance online. So if someone this could be a hacker's thing too, where you have this greedy earth sign offering you I'm going to, and tell me if you get the deposit that I'm putting into your account, right? And it's a bunch of information being sent over a distance. I would not, if you get somebody online or on a phone call that's trying to, it may be fraudulent, okay? It may be fraudulent. Yeah, because they're being secretive. Being secretive. But you'll know it, okay? If anything, you know it because of this reading. You may be dealing with strong Pisces energy. I'm not loving this energy right here. This is a danger of fraud. This is a danger of a bribe that does not serve you. Again, you're going to see it, so whatever's, right? You're not going to make any sudden moves because you've learned the lesson from the past to do that. I want to see this, what this means. Because this looks like an offer of some kind. But it could be an offer of a bribe, Or it could be an offer to sleep with someone or someone to sleep with you. I don't know. It's weird. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2024? What's this Ace of Pentacles in the upright mean for Cancer signs? Whoever you're dealing with, if it is like an online fraud thing or a telephonic fraud thing where somebody calls you up and they have an Indian accent and, I'm just saying most of those come from, most I see online on TikTok, for instance, will have, it's always like a Hindi person. I'm just using an example because it's the most common representative one. They're really smart. They know what they're doing. So, this is an adversary who's not going to reveal any information about themselves. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the upright mean for Cancer signs in July 2024? Now we're clarifying the Ace of... wow, God, there's so many people. Here we have the King of Pentacles. Now remember, we have this Lover's Choice card here, too. And there's a potential for a gathering of some kind. Now, two kings as a tarot cluster mean... Oh, sorry, I'm out of breath. So you might be in love because that's my... because I'm feeling empathic. So whenever I'm out of breath, I feel like I might be in love. Okay. That person may ask for money from a distance. I would try not to do that because I don't feel great about it. But when you have two kings of the tarot cluster, it means a business partnership, a deal, or an enterprise. Okay. Again, that's transactional energy. Even if it's love, it's a transactional energy. It's not love for love's sake. Okay. This person may be, if you're dealing with someone online, they may be married already. Okay. They may be married already because we're clarifying the Ace of Pentacle. It's definitely someone that you want to take care of. Okay. You want to nurture it, you know? But again, it's transactional. The mention of money or debts or, send me money for a plane ticket so I can come see you kind of energy, so I can take care of you. That would be a clue, okay? It's an unpleasant clue, but what are you going to do? Can't keep their pants on. Remember I said that. Okay, well, let's move on from this. What is the ultimate outcome? Now, if you do nothing, this is the ultimate outcome because tarot is fate, not destiny. You can change fate, okay? What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in July 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in July 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs in July 2024? Now, I'm probably going to be online all day tomorrow for $20 readings. So please join me for that because this is just like a June thing that I'm doing. So Queen of Wands in the upright. Do you have a King of Wands? You do have a King of Wands. You do have a King of Wands. So there's two couples here. Okay. Queen of Wands, ultimate outcome. You make a friend or you become best friends with someone. Possibly a Gemini. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is the alternate Wheel of Fortune where you see the wheel is being destroyed. You have good luck in preventing the destruction of something is the ultimate outcome if you do nothing, okay? You're going to have to keep an eye out for fraud. You're going to have to keep an eye out for a gold digger type and transactional things that shouldn't be transactional, like love. You know what I mean? So you'll be able to have good luck in that respect. So this is a very good reading overall. Let's see what your advice is, although it seems obvious right now. And then we will check to see if anybody's in queue for a $20 reading right now. If not, we will move on to the sign of Leo in a few minutes. What's the advice for Cancer signs to have the most successful July 2024? What is the advice for Cancer signs to have a successful July 2024? What is advice for Cancer signs to have the most successful July 2024? Boom. This is my no man is an island. Here you have a sandy beach and on a tropical island indicates a longing to escape your everyday routine and responsibilities. This common wish fulfillment dream. Okay, so your advice is to see these two palms on this island. Now remember, I mentioned Saturn retrograde in Pisces beginning June 26th. So that's going to be a strong influence for you in July and maybe months thereafter. But you see how this has a lover's kind of energy, It's you against the world. So you may meet a prospective mate in July who's just like you, who just likes nothing better to hang with you. And your advice is to let it happen. It's a strong overriding thing. You're going to make a friend, someone who becomes a best friend. They are already a part of a couple, so that's separate from this lover's energy, right? But like two peas in a pod, you're together, you are unique. You have a unique synastry, and just to let it happen. Sorry for the slamming. There's a person who lives in our building that just slams the door all day long because he feels entitled. So I apologize for that background noise. So let's see if someone's in queue for a reading. So I have to log back in. Nope. Okay. So we will move on to the Leo reading. I'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.